I really want to find a better filming spot, but I don't really know where to do that. So I've been here for about So I've been in Korea for about 6 weeks now, and in those 6 weeks I've done quite a bit, actually. For some reason I feel like I haven't done that much, but I think I've done a lot. But while being here, I've had family and friends come, which gave me the opportunity to show them around to my favorite areas. And in doing so, I have thought about what are the go-to places, in my opinion, for when you're in Korea. So I thought today I would share my go-to favorite places that I've been to while here in Korea. Wow, the lighting just got really terrible. Was it always like that? Are you focused on me? Focus. Man, I need your haircut. First up, one of my favorite areas, Seongsu. Seongsu is one of the places I always think of whenever friends or family are asking where they should be going. It's an all-around area with good food, nice cafes, shopping. But even if you're not trying to spend a lot, it's nice for perusing around. It's very calm, relatively calm compared to a city. The place is covered in pop-up stores, which you're definitely not going to be buying clothes in unless you're filthy rich. But it's nice to go inside because they're basically just museums, like full-on art exhibits. I remember, I haven't gotten to any this year, but I remember last year one just had a fountain. I know I've never considered buying even one thing from those stores, but to me the novelty of them lies in the artistry and design of the stores. The lighting keeps changing. It's I need a better place, but there's no place to record these things. But aside from the boujiness of the stores, you also have extremely nice cafes. One popular cafe that I would recommend would be Cafe Onion. I feel like most people know about it if you know things about places to go, I guess. It's very spacious, very nice, and the pastries are delicious. But out of everything, the shopping, the food, the cafes, none of that holds anything to the freaking salt bread. I feel like I've sold the salt bread to so many people at this point that I feel like I'm getting sick of it, but every time I have it, it's... You have not had good bread if you haven't had the salt bread, in my opinion. I'm not like super passionate about food I have. If I eat good food, I'm like, yeah, that was good. Even if I eat really decent food that's not that great, I'm still like, that was pretty good. While being here, I've learned that my food standards are very low. I will usually just eat most things, even if people think that they're not that great. And I was like, yeah, I thought it was good. But man, let me tell you, the salt bread. Am I overhyping it? Probably. But so far, out of all the people I've shown it to, none of them have felt disappointed by it. They've all said it was as good as I said it was. So yeah, I would say even if you're not at Seongsu for any reason but the bread, I'd say it's still worth it. Of course, if you're going to Seoul, then there's probably no question that you're going to be going to Hangang River. It's a river, so you can go basically anywhere and you'll be near it, so you can go to it, sit down, look at the water, relax. It's one of the most popular areas in Korea. Movies were shot there. I assume K-dramas were shot there, because if they weren't, that would be pretty weird. But I haven't watched any, so I don't know. It's very calm, super nice to hang out whether you're with people or alone. Although I will warn you, if you are alone, you will feel it. You can go and eat chicken or ramen and just look at the water, just look at the other side of the river. Overall, a very nice, relaxing time. I would recommend going around nighttime. That way you can see the lights of the city on the other side, and it's just a relaxing time. Okay, I'll make this one quick because who doesn't know about Myeong-dong at this point? I mean, I have to talk about it, don't I? Myeong-dong is it's the tourist trap. It's the tourist trap. There's a million stores to look at. There's great restaurants. You just have to go. Like, it's no question if you're there for the first time in Korea. You have to go to Myeong-dong at least once. You have to see what it's like. It's the most Hollywood Boulevard type place, I think. Kind of, I think. Probably. I don't know what I'm saying right now. And it also has my favorite music store, which is run by, like, an old couple, I think. And I love it. I love that store. And it has a really good mingsu place called Poem. I take everyone there. While I've been here, I've realized that sometimes it's just kind of fun to get lost. Or not get lost, but just go to a place that I don't know much about, except for like one single thing, and then just going around, walking, and eventually getting lost. So one day I went to Dongdaemun just to look at the thrift street stores. And it was a lot of fun to just walk around the area, just an area I'm not used to, in a very less urbanized section. It was still urban for sure, but it wasn't like extreme big buildings, loud city. It was a very quiet street area with tiny little stores. They all had like completely like random things I've never seen before. But yeah, there were lots of stores. I unfortunately wanted to record a lot of it because it looked really nice and take pictures of it, but I think that, you know, picture taking camera culture here is a bit iffy, especially because the majority of people who were there and the sellers were all much older, so I didn't want to, you know, bother them. But yeah, it was a very nice area to go to, very quiet in a lot of places, and there were lots of really interesting stores, and so I would highly recommend just going there and getting low-key extremely lost. Oh yeah, also you could buy things. I didn't buy anything though, but like a lot of the stuff there was like, you could just get stuff for like less than $1. And it looks pretty good. I don't know, it depends on what you need really. By the way, if anyone knows any good video game areas to get games or game stuff that's like actually like vintage thrift things, if anyone knows anything, let me know, please. Ikseon-dong is actually a new area that I recently learned about. A few days ago, my friend wanted to go to interesting cafes, so we went to one. But that was the first time I ever heard or knew about Ikseon-dong, and it is beautiful. It's a small street area, just covered in tiny cafes, restaurants, stores. They're all extremely unique and all have like a certain theme. It's truly the perfect place to go if you're trying to have a relaxing afternoon. You can just go into the cafes, chill around. You can go to restaurants, have some lunch. The cafe we went to was Rain Report, which probably is on Instagram or something. I don't know. I haven't seen it, but I assume from the way it looked that it would be that type of place. Honestly, because of the size, it wasn't extremely impressive. It was just a regular cafe, but they had like rain machines at the top. It was still very nice though. I wouldn't recommend going just for it, but if you're in the area, it's a nice stop. Still a lot of places I want to talk about, especially in the next coming week that you guys will see, because it has been Chuseok week, so lots of time just doing lots of things. But the last one I'll talk about is Naksan Park. If you're a fan of overlooks and not a big fan of intense hiking to get to them, I would say that Naksan Park is probably the best choice. I take that back. I don't know anything else. I just know of Naksan Park, and it's very nice. There's probably better options, but screw you. I don't care. What I say is right. It's actually in Haewa, which is the area I stayed in when I was in Korea last year, but I didn't know this existed. None of us did, so... But that would have been nice. We could have went there. It's a very light uphill walk for about 10-15 minutes, and it peaks at a nice overlook of the city all around. It's right in the middle of the area, so you can see like all the entire like 360 degrees of the city. I really liked it because it was very easy to get up there, and it was during a very quiet time, so it was very calm. Barely anyone was there, but it was super nice. When we were there, we actually saw filming for a K-drama. At least, I think it was a K-drama. I didn't get any videos of it, which I probably should have, but it was really funny because the equipment vans and all the cameras were really far from the actors, like the subjects, and they were just standing next to each other, probably having a romantic moment. But it was so interesting because they were all super far, so you could really feel like the actors were having the most. It was probably a very important scene. Yeah, that's about going to do it for these past 2 weeks. Sorry I've taken a break, but also I'm not sorry. So there. We have enough things to talk about. Like I can't completely focus on just talking about everything I've done the past week because eventually I'm gonna run out of things. So if there's anything you would like me to if there's anything, let me know. But yeah, I appreciate you watching genuinely. Genuinely. Also, I have no idea if this would help, but there's a feature. There's the new hype feature. I have no clue how it works really. But if you go to the comments area, not in the comments, but if you go to where the first comment is on YouTube or whatever, and you swipe to the right, there will be an area where you can hype. And if you push the hype button, it gives me extra points. So hype my video. Hype me. All right, I'm gonna go now. I'm literally recording this the day it's supposed to go up, so get this work done. And I have an essay to write too, but I have to watch a movie first before I write that essay. So really, I am freaking okay. Whatever. I'm gonna go. Bye.